Hey everyone, I've been noticing that a lot of you are enjoying my content, but you haven't subscribed yet. It's totally free and it doesn't cost a thing to support the channel. So if you like what you see and want to help me keep creating more, just hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for being here. Now, let me take you to a place where things aren't always what they seem. Picture this, a railway station, bustling with people coming and going. Amid the chaos, there lived a beggar who spent his days begging for coins from the travelers. He wasn't asking for much, just enough to survive. But one day, something happened that would change his life forever.
He was sitting there as usual, asking for alms, when he spotted a tall, well-dressed man approaching. The beggar thought to himself, "This man looks like he has plenty. If I ask him for money, he'll surely give me something good." So he went up to him and started his usual routine. But this man didn't just hand him a coin. Instead, he looked at the beggar and asked, "You always ask from others, but have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar was taken aback. "Sir," he replied, "I'm just a beggar. I don't have anything to give. How could I possibly give anything to anyone?" The tall man, with a smile, said, "If you can't give, then you have no right to ask. I'm a businessman, and I believe in give and take. If you have something to offer me, only then will I give you something in return."
With those words, the man boarded his train, and the beggar was left standing there, confused and deep in thought. Those words had struck something deep within him, a spark of realization that he had never felt before. Maybe, just maybe, he didn't get much because he never gave anything in return. Those words resonated deeply with the beggar. It was as if a switch had flipped inside him. He realized that the key to changing his life was now in his hands. Determined, he stepped off the train, looked up at the sky, and shouted, "I am not a beggar anymore! I am a businessman! I can become rich!" The people around him thought he had lost his mind, but the beggar was unwavering in his decision.
6 months later, at the same station, two well-dressed men were traveling. One of them recognized the other and extended his hand for a handshake. "Do you recognize me?" the first man asked. The second man, a bit puzzled, replied, "No, I don't think we've met before." With a smile, the first man said, "We've met before. Not once, but twice. Don't you remember the beggar you once spoke to?" Surprised, the second man exclaimed, "Oh yes, you're the beggar I once refused to give money to, and the second time I bought flowers from you. But today, you're dressed so well. What are you doing now?" The first man grinned and said, "Yes, I was that beggar, but today I am a successful flower merchant. I'm on my way to another city for business." He continued, "You taught me an important rule of life. We only receive when we give. That rule changed my life. I realized that I wasn't just a beggar. I was always a businessman, but I didn't see myself that way. People didn't give me alms. They were paying for the flowers I gave them. I used the money I earned to buy more flowers and became a merchant. Today, I run a large flower business, all thanks to the rule you taught me." Both men smiled and continued their journey, with the beggar turned merchant reflecting on how far he had come.
This story teaches us a profound lesson about the power of self-perception and the universal law of giving and receiving. So often we limit ourselves by believing that we are incapable or unworthy of success, just like the beggar once thought of himself. But true transformation starts with a shift in mindset. When we change our focus from just taking to also giving, whether it's through kindness, effort, or value, we open doors to opportunities and growth. The rule of give and take isn't just a business principle, it's a life philosophy that fosters mutual benefit and prosperity. And success is deeply tied to how we view ourselves. If we see ourselves as small or insignificant, others will too.
But when we believe in our potential and take action, the world responds in kind. His journey from a beggar to a successful businessman reminds us that no dream is too big and no situation too hopeless. If we dare to think differently, act boldly, and believe in our ability to rise above our circumstances, we can change our lives in ways we never imagined.